Yo, everybody, what is up? We are back with War 4 of Season 61. This war, we are up against Faye, and my team is Shang, Guardian, Silk, the classic trio. Up first, I am going to be on Path 2 in Section 1, Path 4 in Section 2, and then we got a couple of fun minis afterwards as well. This war was, it was pretty fun. There were a couple parts of it were a little scary, but we'll get to them when we get there. First we have this Chi on node 2, and I'm using Guardian. The plan is really just to smack her down. I probably played this fight slower than I should have. I'm just gonna speed it up for you guys because it's a lot of me just baiting heavy, medium light, baiting heavy, medium light. Because I don't want to get buffs on me. In hindsight, it didn't really matter if I gave her a bunch of prowess because I'm not getting hit by her SP1. But it just felt like, I don't know, any moment I just didn't want to, just in case. But yeah, that was whatever. And then next we have node 11 Count Nefaria, which I will be taking with Shang-Chi. For this fight, this was an interesting placement. I haven't seen it before, but I'm assuming the amplifies on this node, if he throws an SP1, it boosts how much power he steals. Or, not steals, but whatever he gains when he eats his little ionic thingies. His plasma. So with Shang, I'm just gonna make sure I have a cleanse up so I don't get the plasmas on me. Or if I do, I just remove them. I'm not really concerned about the root at all because I'll just wait it out, then go for my SP2 afterwards. So here, he fortunately threw that for me, so that kind of waited out the whole route. And here, get the nice intercept into my SP2, and he's already dead. So, super duper cool. And up next, we have node 22 anti-venom. This is the second time I'm taking anti-venom here this season, which is kind of interesting. I don't 100% see the vision with him being here, but then again, I don't really know who you would put here. If you're putting Void on 15 like these guys are, I don't really have a concrete rotation for this fight because, you know, it's anti-venom. My goal is to just get to an SP2 and don't die. I can go for whatever strikes I really want. I just have to make sure he's either slowed or I have an endurance up at all times. Here I think I cleanse into my SP2 and that does the trick. And then up next, we got the fight that did scare me. This 31 dust with Silk. Last time it went super duper cleanly. This time, it got a little bit suspicious near the ends, but we'll see what happens. Popping my science boosts. I'm gonna PS1 for this. And yeah, just like always, the plan is to get my first combo using a parry, land an intercept, land another intercept, and hopefully punish a special and throw my SP3. That's the game plan. And we will see how that goes. So the start is, the start's obviously fine. I just dash back so she mediums at me, and then I parry and combo her. Super duper chill. And here, I get the first intercept, so I was like, okay, perfect. I tried to do what I did last time, go for the off-the-wall intercept, but she was passive. Or not passive, she threw a special instead of dashing at me. There, I didn't get the intercept, and here I'm like, okay, is she gonna go unstoppable? Yeah, she is. So that's why I didn't try to go for intercepts. I figured she was about to go unstoppable. Here, I needed to land that intercept. That was just unfortunate. But yeah, there I get the slow up. But now she's unstoppable again. And I'm just in the corner here waiting. Waiting for her to dash at me, which she does. Thankfully she dashed back there, but if she didn't, I would have just done like multiple dexes on the wall and done a light attack. It wouldn't have been a huge deal. But now I got her in the SP3, so that's pretty much GG's. So yeah, definitely not as clean as the last time I took it, but it's no biggie. I will say though, in the moment it felt like a biggie. I was like, oh my god. Let me calm down. So I'm here between my next fights, like trying to take deep breaths and calm down because, you know, don't want to be panicked for the mini bosses for sure. Thankfully my next one is kind of a gimme. This 39 Nico with Silk. I even have the PS1 left from the last fight. And the plan for this is to do parry lights while I wait out buff immunity. After buff immunity is gone, I'm going to bait her heavy so she gives me a buff, and I'm winning rich get richer. After I start getting rich get richer, I'm just going to work my way up to an SP3. There I could have just gone for the SP3. I should have just thrown my heavy in during the SP3, but it's fine. No big deal. Got to our SP3 and the fight is over. The funny thing on this note is, against Nico, we'll see it in a second. I didn't even get to SP2 her because, well, this time she just died, but I get back to another SP3, which this is the only fight where that's ever happened to me, where I just get multiple SP3s. And I'll be honest, I haven't even tested that. I assume it works. So you just throw an SP3, you get another stun. But I've never been in a position to even see what happens with Silk if you throw multiple SP3s. Next we have High Evo on 41, which I'll be taking with Shang, and I'm popping my suicides for this. I took this fight once before without tactic, and I played it pretty poorly, but got away with it. So this time, I've learned from my mistakes. I'm going to try to do it cleanly. Giving myself the reminder to turn off suicides after MODOK, which I guess spoils that I'm also taking the MODOK on 46, but it's okay. Popping my skill boosts. And of course, the power backs. For this fight, the plan is kind of go with the flow of it. I mean, my general plan is to just spam medium, light, medium, and heavy. So he never gets auto-blocked. I do trigger the auto-block at some point, I think, but we'll see when we get there. So, yeah, start of the fight, just how I wanted it. Unfortunately, High Evo, when he throws his SP1, the severe debuffs, they trigger Shang-Chi's cleanse, even though you're not cleansing anything, which I find really childish. But and the worst part about this fight is the fact that like my icons are underneath my, like, I couldn't really tell for a part of the fight when the root was triggering. Like, I just had to go off of vibes because it's stuck under my combo meter, which is annoying, but not that annoying because he's almost dead. But I am getting rooted again, so I just have to wait here for the root to expire. I am getting combo detonated, but it's okay. There I trigger his auto block, so I just do 4 hits to take it off. I wanted to go for the heavy punish there, but I learned to not after my last attempt. There I threw my relic because I didn't see if I had an endurance or not, and he was unstoppable, so I just wanted to be safe. And yeah, he's dead. And also, that High Evo was unduped, so I didn't get any of the crossfight fishies on me, which would have made MODOK, I think, a significantly bigger challenge. because the crossfights are obviously non-damaging debuffs. So he would have started with Unstoppable. And I would have had to, work my way through cleansing all those fishies away. But thankfully he was unduped. So I'm totally fine on this fight. Still have Suicides on. There he lets me intercept them, so I just cleanse them away. And the name of the game with this fight is just playing super slow, super safe. For me, at least. That's how I'm going to take it. I'm just going to hit his block with 5-hit combos, heavy to knock him down. I'm going to bait his SP1, and I'm going to repeat. I can punish his SP1s, but I'm trying to build as much chi charges without hitting him too much. While also working up to the SP2, of course. I can get the perfect dodge on one of the hits of his SP1. I kind of practiced it and I was like, nah, it ain't worth it. It only really works if I'm like point blank to him. So if I'm like across the screen, I don't know how to do it. So I don't bother. Because, you can see just by hitting his block and heavies, MODOK's already at 75%. So here, just gonna bait this. I'm like, okay, his shield is back. Let me get it back down. And after this is down, I'm going to go for my SP2. I can trigger Inexorable there because the SP, any special, removes Inexorable. But yeah, that's also another reason why I'm just hitting his block and heavies, because I'm never triggering Inexorable, never giving him a ton of power, and life is good. There I hit him with a medium. I was considering going for medium, light medium, but I was like, nah, let's just be safe. Because I'm like, if I just get to my next SP2, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Bait this SP1. Now I think I punish it with a cleanse. No inequity on me now. And yep, there he goes. Sneaky MODOK on 46. Super chill. Didn't even need the invul, but as always, better safe than sorry. Up next, we have another classic. We have 48 Zola. We have the two little robot dudes after each other, I just realized. I don't really know if MODOK is a robot, or what the hell he's got going on, but anyways. Yeah, the plan for this guy is the same as always. I'm going to do SP3, SP1, SP2. Just be vigilant about knocking him down when I can, getting good Bane transfers, not being too excessive with my heavies, so I still get my ramp and my damage. Like here, I think I go for a heavy, which is fine. I only had one non-permanent charge. And now I'm just going to wait for Bane to go on me so I can transfer it with the SP3. I think there is one point in this fight where I get a bad Bane transfer moment, but it's not a huge deal. I have plenty of HP to work with, so not super concerned about that. There was the next SP1. Of course, I'm pairing the SP1s for power. Oh yeah, there's the part where I got the bad Bane transfers. He threw his SP1, but I only did 6% of my health, so not a huge deal. Get one more knockdown, and I was like, okay, one more knockdown, all we needed. Now let's go for it. He threw the SP1, so I was like, okay, if you say so. And we are taking for 58k, and Zola is gone. So that was awesome. Minute 20, pretty clean fight. And yeah, that was my war. Super fun. I really enjoyed the high evo on 41, the MODOK with Shang-Chi. I had lots of fun there. And last I checked the score, we were winning 10-7. I'm not sure what we're at now, but best of luck to everyone finishing out the war. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I will hopefully be back with another video on Monday with War 5. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and I will see you all later.